Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome on in. Welcome, everyone. Happy Monday to you. My body is destroyed. I had a 4-hour Tai Chi training yesterday. How about you, Joanna? My goodness, tortoise love. I hope that you're feeling great after that, even though your body is destroyed. Hello, Brianna. Hello, Poetry by me. Joanna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Hello, Jenna. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. I hope that you all are well. Today we are doing free yes or no question. That means, chat, you can ask for a free reading as long as I can give you a yes or no response. I will be picking people at random for these readings. How about you, Erica? I'm doing really well. You asked about if I started my semester and how did I feel. I did start the new semester. Everything is going okay. So far, so good. Learning a lot of new stuff. And yes, I do have a new curtain here. I have a shade, but I also needed a curtain to deal with the sunlight that comes into here. Not that sunlight is bad. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. I hope that you guys are well. Before we get started on free yes or no questions, chat, it's so important for you all to know. And remember, tarot is never the accurate guide to the future. No matter who you receive your readings from, no reading is 100% accurate, okay? Use every and all tarot readings that you receive with a grain of salt. You are the master of your fate. A yes today could be a no tomorrow. A confirmation today could completely change a week from now. So remember, use them as guidance to navigate your past, present, and future. They are not the true accurate word, okay? They are simply guidance. With that said, welcome on in, everyone. Welcome on in. If you would like a yes or no question, now's your time to post. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. If you survived the Monday and it's over, congratulations, you made it. If you would like a yes or no reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to our first donations with Jenna and Joanna. Thank you both so much for your donations. I deeply appreciate it. And if you would like to donate for a reading, all you have to do is click the pinned comment and chat. Information is there for how to donate. It's only $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a really quick yes or no, okay? Awesome. Good to see you all. We're going to start with Read with Yashika. Hello, Fairy Tale. I'll send my questions in the email in case I am not paying attention. No worries, Joanna. When we get to you, I'll make sure to give you a timestamp, okay? Fairy Tale, yes, we are on the free portion of the stream right now. Is any good news? Is any good thing will happen with me in this month? Is anything good going to happen to me this month? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to... I feel the pain of that reading too, by the way. I'm so sorry, whatever you're going through. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Read with Yashika, as well as the energy surrounding your question, okay? We're going to connect to your February. Spirit and 3 cards for Read with Yashika. Is any good thing going to happen to her this month, Spirit? 3 cards for yes or no. Queen of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. One more. So what I think it is. The answer is yes. There is going to be something that will be happening to you that is good. It does, is what I think it is. It has a little bit to do with finances, Read with Yashika. We have here the Queen of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles here. All Pentacle energy. This is the vibe of something significant is going to happen to you monetarily, financially, or career-wise. Maybe initially you wish to have a little bit of more, but it does look like you're happy with what you have and you can build with it, okay? So this is what's going to happen to you. Most likely something gained, something accomplished. It's tiny. It's not the greatest in the world to you, but this is something you could build with, okay? This is like the kind of vibe that we're getting to help you keep going. Something's going to happen to you that helps you, promotes you, or inspires you to keep going, even though it's not a lot. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. So that is what's going to happen. The answer is yes. Initially, you're going to feel like, but you're going to understand why it's a great thing. All right, so we're going to get to Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale, we're currently doing yes or no questions today, though I do offer free 3-card readings, but that will be in the next stream to come if you want to subscribe. If you would like to change your question and rewrite it in a yes or no format, I can give you a response to that. But today is yes or no questions for free. Next time, though, there will be free 3-card readings, which you're free to join. Everybody can, whether you're subscribed or not. Great. Thank you so much for the reading. You're very welcome, Ree with Ashika. Clear the energy spirit. We're going to get to Firebird roles. Does Scorpio want me to leave the team? Clear the energies. We're going to connect your Firebird rules, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. As well as Scorpio here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. And the energy surrounding the team here that you're mentioning, Firebird. 3 cards. Does the Scorpio want Firebird to leave the team? The answer is no. Okay. Is what I think it is. The answer is no. If the Scorpio is a little bit spicy at times, it's just the way that they are and they like to be that way. But the answer is no. Everything is okay, especially they're pretty comfortable with how they're behaving. I don't know if their behavior is making you feel like, does this person even like me? No, the Scorpio likes being exactly how they are, okay? 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands, the King of Wands here. Very interesting. I don't know what's going on with this person's energy, though. I kind of love it, though. I kind of love it. It's like they love the way that they are. All right, so let's keep it going. Clear the energy spirit to connect to Fairy Tale, their higher self, their spiritual team, and others who guide them. And your question is, does he feel love or attracted? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Fairy Tale with their highest interest in mind. Maybe connect to Amir, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. Does Emil feel love or attraction towards Fairy Tale? Spirit, 3 cards for yes or no. Today is my birthday. I have a question too. Hello, Alex. It's good to see you. Happy birthday, and happy birthday to all the February birthdays this month. The answer is it what I think it is, Spirit? It's kind of a no right now. So it's a no. We have the Hangman, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune here. It's a no specifically because there is some work to be done in this connection to change that perspective of why it's a no. Okay. I don't know if maybe you guys are working through something or processing something or developing something here, but it's a no for that love or that attraction simply because something needs more time and more effort to change that perspective. Okay. So, Fairy Tale, if you're kind of working towards getting to know Amir or working things out with Amir, this is part of what the deciding factor is for the 2 of you, okay? If you guys are in that phase right now. So that is your reading. I hope it resonates. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Hello, Leah. Happy Monday to you. Hello, Leah, 1905. I think it's Josh, correct? Hello, Josh. It's good to see you. Hello, everyone. Alex, would you like a free 3-card reading for your birthday? Ask whatever you want, and I will answer you to the best of my ability before we get to our donations. Everyone, pause your free readings. Thank you so much. Pause your free readings. We will do more, but we're going to answer Alex, and then we're going to get to Jenna and Joanna. Thank you guys so much for coming on in. All right, so my question is, will I be dating someone soon? How's love looking for me? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to Alex, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding their question, Spirit, and their future love life, and the energy surrounding their love life in general. Spirit, and 3 cards. Will Alex be dating someone soon? 3 cards. We're going to get 2 cards. The answer is yes, straight up yes. And you're manifesting that too. Look at that. I don't think you can get a better card for this too. The Magician. And whoever you are, however you're presenting yourself, you got everything it takes to attract this person, okay? They're into everything about you. Spirit, 2 more cards for Alex, please. How's love looking like for Alex? The 9 of Pentacles and is it what I think it is? So what I think it is. So what I think it is. It looks like you're going to be exploring a pretty substantial, significant option for you, okay? So you're independent, you're stable, and you're going to be exploring a stable option for yourself, okay? Your stability at this time gives you a strong foundation to build a connection off of. That means likely the next connections that you interact with, you're in such a strong place that any of them could turn out to be very stable for you, okay? Your independence is going to allow you to have a very successful connection because you have yourself, and all you need is just that additional partner that builds on top of that. So this is really beautiful. So the answer is yes, and it looks like you're really strong on your own, so you're going to have a strong connection in general. So look out for that. That's very awesome, very promising too, by the way. I wish I knew what kind of person was coming. Ooh, whoever it is, it has to be somebody who you feel you can build with, because stability is a huge factor in this. It's not just attraction. It's, can we be something more than just people who like each other? So it looks like you have something stable on its way to you. Very cool. Thank you, Josh, for your donation. I will put you on the list now. So with that said, everyone, please pause your free readings. Once again, happy birthday to you, Alex. Do it up. Do something fun for yourself. Do something cheeky as well if you feel like it. That's if you feel like it, okay? Listen, stay safe. With that said, I don't know what I'm talking about. When it's my birthday, I just do whatever I want. And then I don't let judgment attack me or my own judgment attack me. I just do everything. I eat everything. I do everything I want to do. All right, so we're going to get to Jenna. Jenna, are you here for your reading? If not, just don't say anything. We will get to your emailed question here. I know you wanted a timestamp. You're very welcome, Alex. All the best to you. All right, so let me get to your question, Jenna. Jenna, we're gonna keep all of your message private because there's like specific things in here that are very identifiable to where you're at. So we're gonna keep it private, okay? But I'm gonna answer your question explicitly, and I'm gonna talk about your question, okay? All right, so I'm gonna clear the energies. Even though it's okay, it's still not okay to be this specific. Does that make sense? At the very least for YouTube's doxing laws. So we're just protecting your privacy for the sake of YouTube's laws. Clear the energies. I'm going to read your message, and then I'm going to answer I'm going to give you your response, okay? Your timestamp is 12:30. 12:30. For you, Jenna, your timestamp is 12:30, though that will change when I put it in the comments. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Jenna. I appreciate that. All right, so let me read it. Okay, so clear the energy spirit. We're going to connect to Jenna's higher self, their spiritual team, and others who guide them, as well as the energies surrounding this question here. We're going to connect to these two individual cities. I'm just going to say O and J, okay? So for O, Spirit, what is your thoughts connecting to both cities, the energy of them, and the energy of travel? Which would you prefer? Which would you recommend Jenna visit? So one card for O, one card for J. No, rather, hold on. One card for T, rather, Spirit. Let's connect to that T energy, Spirit. One card for T. Okay. And is that one the one you recommend? All right, so hello, Bernadette. It's good to see you. So, Jenna, your spiritual team recommends that you visit the one that starts with a T, okay? And the reasons for why they don't recommend O, is it what I think it is with that? It's just not worth it for you emotionally. It's just kind of like, let that go. You'll be more restful if you don't go to T. I mean, if you don't go to O, rather. Oh my God, your question is so confusing. If you don't go to O, you'll be better off for it emotionally. You got two cards for like don't do it, which is Hangman, the 10 of Wands. They're basically the same energy, just one is more intensified. They're basically saying don't bother, not worth the stress. You're better off not going, and you'll be free of stress, okay? If it makes sense that O would offer more stress, I mean, it is what it is, but they're just saying let that one go, okay? It's not worth it. Now, with the other option, with T, your spirit guides went with the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles here. They do like this option. I gotta say, neither is great to them. Neither is perfect to them, right? With the Two of Pentacles, this is more of a balanced option. Maybe you would save more. They do want you to take more time planning on going instead of like directly rushing. So they want you to take your time going there and take your time being there, okay? And it does feel like this is the more cost-effective option for you is T. So that is your reading, but go when you feel super grounded to go, okay? When you feel super capable. All right, T is a city I haven't visited in a long time, but O is a city where I visit more often, either way. Awesome. So with T, and then you'd get a new experience and you'd see other things. That could be really great for not only a perspective shift, but if you haven't visited in a while, why not visit, right? See what it's about again, see what things have changed. That sounds really great. Hello, Chicky Lexi. It's good to see you. Happy Monday to you. I hope that you're well. All right, so thank you so much, Jenna. Your spirit guides really don't super recommend either, but they prefer O. Okay, that is their recommendation. And before you go, do save up, do take your time, do plan, but they do prefer O for you. Yeah. All right, so we're going to get to our next reading now with Joanna. Joanna, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. And then chat, after Joanna's readings, we will get to some more free yes or no questions, okay? And in about 53 minutes, there will be, well, for the 43 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. That means, chat, you have the chance to participate in a raffle, whether you are subscribed or not, to win a free full reading. You can ask whatever you want, and you get an in-depth reading about your question, okay? Typically, I do feel like, what's the word for it? Typically, I do feel like the readings are the people who win are chosen, if that makes any sense. So they recommend T. The reason why I'm getting O and T mixed up is because of all the names. That's really it. It's just a lot of words. I got ADHD, Jetta, okay? That's really it. Spirit recommends T, but they don't really recommend either 100%, to be honest with you. It's almost like they kind of would prefer a third option, but T is the most balanced option for you, okay? So they don't recommend O. They recommend T more than O. Both don't have super strong energies coming through from them, but they prefer T for you because they believe it's a more balanced option, okay? But they want you to take your time going towards that. I don't want anything else right now. No worries. So that is the energy coming through with that. All right, close out the previous reading, Spirit. We're going to get to Joanna now. Good luck to you, Jenna, and have fun on your vacation. Sounds really exciting. All right, so read the questions only out loud, please. Okay, so don't read the context, but read the question out loud. Gotcha. So I'm going to read the context, but I'm going to read the question out loud for you, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit, please. And thank you. You're very welcome, Jenna. Have fun. Okay. Okay, so your first mini question, Joanna, is what emotional direction is S moving toward me over the next 7 days now that we've reconnected? All right, clear the energy, Spirit, and connect to Joanna's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as S here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, what emotional direction is S moving toward with Joanna over the next 7 days now that they've both reconnected. Spirit, connect to the energies of their connection. One more. So what do I think it is? It looks like S really, really wants to reclaim their independence. Is what I think it is overall. That while they feel like they should work things out with you, they really want to just be independent and on their own. We have here the Judgment, the Page of Wands, and the Hierophant here, okay? Followed by the Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit coming through. So this is very much, there's a lot of wisdom coming through here. There kind of feels like S is taking on this emotional understanding of maturity, but maturity in the sense of I need to work on myself and I need to do that on my own. So there is this sense of S kind of thinking about you, but feeling like it's wisest or best to disconnect, to focus on themselves, essentially, okay? This Judgment's really intense, though. So what I think it is with that. So it seems like because of all that you two have been through, it looks like S is choosing to distance or remain more reserved with the Hierophant and the Hermit here to work on their personal independence, okay? And this is not only with you, this seems to be with all close members in their life. So they're not just doing it, it's not like it's directly focused on you. It's like, I need to work on myself, so I need to distance myself from everybody. So everybody in this person's life is going to feel the effects of this, okay? All right, so Spirit, 2 cards from here, please. Yes, seems it is what she's doing. Do you think I should mention why she's dry? 2S, do you think you should mention that to her? Okay. Can we get one more on that? Time. There's 2 from one from here, one from there. So are you asking if you should mention it to her? Or are you asking if you should mention it to me? Look at these freaking oracle cards. So to ground herself, if I should talk to her, yes, about why she's distancing. Hold on for a moment. Let me just repeat this because the energies of your reading is so powerful that this is a genuine, heartfelt thought that she's having. Like, she believes she has to do this. So we have here the grounded and the uncertainty here. So she's just like, I'm either I'm being nuts or I'm being unreasonable in my actions, but I don't know, right? I don't know at the end of the day fully. So let me take some time to myself to process what's going on. And we have here the time here. It's almost like she's saying that I just need to be alone for a while. Hi, Samantha. It's good to see you. We have here the outer space and the beach here, okay? So basically, what's going on is that S feels like she just needs to be distant to ground herself because she feels like she's not making the right decisions or she's not making the right choices for herself, okay? So this is basically the emotional direction that this person's going to be moving towards with you over the next 7 days. Distance, more distance, communication, but more distant, okay? I donated for another mini, so 2 minis. Gotcha. Thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate it. I will update that on the list. Hello, Pure Heart. It's good to see you. I'll let you know when we're open for readings. All right, so we're going to get to your next mini questions now. Your next rather quick 3-card readings. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. And then, Joanna, when we're done with all the mini questions, I'm going to give you a quick 1-card response to your message here, to your question, okay, from your spiritual team. It's free. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Is S open to rebuilding deeper emotional closeness with you over the coming weeks? Spirit guides, can we connect to Joanna's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as S here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them? Spirit, in 3 cards, yes or no, is S open to rebuilding a deeper emotional closeness with Joanna over the coming weeks? 3 cards for yes or no. Yes, yes. The answer is yes. Is what I think it is. Yes, and also S would be open to flirting as well and going right back to the way you guys used to flirt. Look at that page of pentacles. This is such an opportunity card. The answer is a strong yes. Quite frankly, yeah. Six of Cups is reunification, making amends, trying to make things work, coming back to something, right? And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is that romance, that famous romancer here, with the Magician as the confirmation of this reading. So strong, yes, and it could be what she wants to, because the Magician came out as a manifestation card. Could be what she also wants. So the answer does look like yes with that. Steph is open, yes. All right, so Spirit, will S naturally increase communication with me over the next few days? Clear the energy, Spirit, to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who can guide her, as well as S, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who can guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. Will S naturally increase communication with Joanna over the next few days, Spirit, over texts and calls? 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles here. Is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is? The answer is yes. This will be happening. Yeah, this will. So even though Steph wants to take a specific emotional direction, still really wants to talk to you, okay? 10 of Pentacles. That is some long-term energy. We have the Page of Cups, a surprise, and then the 6 of Pentacles, some type of exchange. So the answer is yes. This might even be indication you might be surprised by how long-term this is, okay? So really cool. Awesome. So Spirit, yeah, I think she wants to be alone for a bit, which is okay. Perfectly natural and actually kind of healthy too. So Spirit, would you recommend Joanna mention the dryness to Steph? Spirit, 1 card for yes or no. Page of Pentacles. If you would like to, just try to do it in as grounded of a way as possible. No accusing anyone of anything. No trying to start an argument, for example, or a conversation that you feel could lead to an argument. If you can approach it in a way that opens dialogue and doesn't back her into a corner, make her feel like she has to defend herself, you're going to be really, really, really great with the conversation, okay? For grounding, not for accusing, is what your spirit guides really want to highlight here. So the answer is yes. But approach her with that Ace of Pentacles, strong energy of in the most grounded way you can. So think about how you want to communicate it before you do it. Don't do it in an impulsive way, okay? Don't do it in an impulsive way, because you may run the risk of pushing her away, because the dryness can be misconstrued as an insult. This is the channel message, okay? It's the channel message. Spirit's talking about, remember that time that person said your food tastes like something never cut and you got all antsy, you didn't want to cook anymore? Yeah, Spirit. Okay, I take my food seriously. You're very welcome, Joanna. All the best to you. All right, so guys, we're going to open up for some free yes or no questions now. If you would like a free yes or no reading, now's your time to post your question. If it is in a yes or no format, I can give you a response. If it's anything else, I'm sorry, I'm going to just ignore your question. So if you would like a free tarot reading, now's your time to post your question. As long as I can give you a yes or no response, I will likely pick your question, okay? And in about 30 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. Literally, everyone can join the raffle. Everyone can join, just so long as you participate, okay? You can't win if you're not in it. Spirits do roast, Josh. They really do. They really do, and they're really good at it. All right, so I'll be right back, chat. I'm just going to blow my nose. Hello, Eli. It's good to see you. Hi, Natasha. I'll be right back. I'm just going to blow my nose, use the bathroom, and then we're going to get started on the next free questions, okay? Post your questions now. Is Daniel secretly wealthy? Spirit, I'm nosy. Clear the energies. We're going to connect to Natasha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. As well as Daniel here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit, and those who guide Daniel. Is he secretly wealthy? Is he like secretly wealthy, Spirit? Let's respectfully. Is it what I think it is? The answer is he is, but he wouldn't consider himself as wealthy, okay? We have the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords here. He is, in a lot of ways, also intellectually wealthy too, okay? There's something about him being very smart in certain ways. With the King of Pentacles, yes, he is. But with the Eight of Swords, he would prefer to keep that as private as he can, because he doesn't really want that to be a defining characteristic of him. It looks like he doesn't really want to say to the extent, like he wants to be modest about it, or keep it to himself. But the answer is yes. All right, we're going to get to another person now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. E, did you see that I donated? Hold on, Samantha. I'm going to go check now. I didn't get a notification on it. So you may have to do it twice. Let me go look, though. Joanna was the last person on PayPal. And let me see. Oh, I just got it. You are just after Josh. Thank you so much, Samantha. I appreciate it. Thank you for the heads up. Woo! I don't know why I said that. Alrighty, so clear the energy, Spirit, please. And we're going to answer two more people now. I changed my name a little bit. It looks great. Eli, does Leo want to approach me? Clear the energy, Spirit, to connect to Eli, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. As well as the Leo here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, and 3 cards. Does the Leo want to approach Eli, Spirit? 3 cards for yes or no. I knew it. He said he had 10 acres, and I didn't want to. Oh, my God. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, my goodness. If a person said they had 10 acres and I was potentially dating them, I'd be already envisioning the chickens. All right, so Spirits are what I think it is. The answer is yes, Eli. They would like to, but they are kind of putting up a front of like a facade, right? We have here 4 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords here. So this is the energy of like, yes, they would like to, but they are kind of putting up this sort of facade of like, let me play it cool type vibe with this 7 of Swords, this Queen of Swords energy coming through here, which I find really fascinating. So the answer is yes, but for now, they're kind of like playing it cool, okay? All right, so you're very welcome, Eli. Flower Bloom Sky, you're saying, hey, girl, I messed up bad. I'm a Leo, and I ranted for 12 minutes at my Pisces man. I feel so bad over it, but he has since blocked me after we went 1 week without talking. Oh, my goodness, Flower Bloom, my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Flower Bloom, we're about to get to some donated readings. If you would like a 3-card reading, I'm happy to give you a free 3-card reading, okay? It will come after the donations, but if you can stick around or leave your question, I can give you a timestamp when the stream is over so that you can come back later, check the reading, and then you'll see the response that your spirit guides wish to give you, okay, Flower Bloom? So if you like a free 3-card reading, feel free to leave your question. I'll leave you a timestamp after we are done with the donations, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Chicky, Lexi, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Would it be a good idea to send a message to the person on my mind? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Can we connect to Chicky, Lexi's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? As well as the person on her mind, please, and thank you, Spirit, and 3 cards. Would it be a good idea to send a message to the person on her mind? Page of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Death. Oh, my God. Oh my goodness. So for some reason, Chicky Lexi, they're saying that if you were to do this, it would block an opportunity to connect. So with the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Death here, if you do this, it will block an opportunity to connect with them. Okay. I don't know why that would be the case, but it would block something here for you. We got a really tough Nine of Wands to confirm this. So that is the reading. You might want to look forward to something with this person that you're thinking about, rather than taking this direct approach, if that makes sense. Okay. So there's an energy of possibly the two of you connecting in the future, but it being blocked if you were to contact them in that way. I don't know how that scenario would work out, but I hope it resonates. I know. I just need you to confirm it. Okay. All right, close out the previous reading, Spirit. Hi, Chosen One. How you doing? Happy Monday to you. I hope you survived. Good to hear from you, Chicky Lexi, as always. Okay, thank you so much. I would appreciate it. It would help me a lot to try and understand how it made him feel. And so the specific question is, how does he feel after blocking you, correct? Is that the question you want to ask of Flower Bloom? If that's the case, that'll be your free reading. All right, everyone, please pause your free readings. Pause your free readings. Hold on. Free readings. Thank you guys so much for connecting with me. Spirit gave my answer yesterday, but I told them I'll ask Erica too. Ah, that's too funny. Okay, well, I'm happy to be here for you. All right, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Let's see. All right, our next donation is with Therania back to back. So Therania, I don't believe you're here for your reading, but you did leave your questions here with me and you wanted a timestamp. So chat, this is when you can tune out for 20 minutes. If you want to go and do some laundry, if you want to cook a little snack up for yourself, we're going to be here for 20 minutes with Therania, who's not here, but she did leave her question, okay? So chill out. Hang out if you want to, or leave, come back in 20 minutes. I'll be here. And in about literally 20 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle, so we might actually just literally get to the raffle right after this reading, okay? Of course, we will do 3 free readings beforehand. All right, Therania, clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to Therania's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Please and thank you, Spirit. So, Therania, your first full question here is, hello? I'm not sure if I'm able to attend today's live. However, here are my questions. I saw 333, 444, 555, as well as 1111 and 111 a lot during my Australia trip. Why was that? Sometimes I took it as confirmation for what I was doing during the moment. Sometimes I wasn't sure. I used to always see 1111, but now all these other numbers. This is freaking awesome. There's a reason. I got a channeled message for why this is the case, but I'll let your spirit guides speak through the cards first, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit. Connect to Therania's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies who watch over her. Please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Therania. Why is she seeing these numbers, Spirit? Why is that? 5 cards for the initial details. The 3 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and is it what I think it is? The beings that watch over you are simply communicating with you more, okay? It's kind of like chatty patty energy. Listen. But with the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune here, this will happen continuously. They're communicating to you. They're talking to you through the numbers. When you see them, don't be alarmed. They're just speaking to you more, okay? This is a form of communication with you. Look up the numbers at any point in time and see what the numbers bring out via Google or whatever search platform that you use. Maybe you use a book to look at these numbers, right? But however the messages make you feel when you do that research. This is them communicating to you. Nothing super crazy. This will be something that repeats though, okay? 5 from here. Wow. So they are speaking to you. We have here growth. We have here resilient. We have here transform. 2 more, Spirit, followed by renew and trust. Is what I think it is. So as your spiritual connection further and grows, so too does the communication that your spirit guides have with you. Okay, the angels, the spiritual world, they're having you look for signs. This is not just the stopping point. There may be more, right? However you resonate with these messages, but with the growth and resilience here, this is not the end. This is like the ramping up of your connection to your spiritual faith, okay? And your connection with your spiritual team. We have the transform, the renew, and the trust here. So I think it's with that. Can we get 2 more cards on that renew and trust, Spirit? Okay. Is it what I think it is? Oh, can we get 2 more cards into this? All right. Is what I think it is now. Okay. So in some sense, the furthering of, it's almost like just the intensifying, really is not further, the intensification of communication with you is also their way of helping you renew your sense of faith as well, okay? So it's not like about like it's about how you had lost trust in spirit. It's more so how maybe you lost touch with spirituality in general. So this is them saying, listen, we hear you. We're feeling you. We feel your energy, and we want you to know that we are listening. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Swords here. This is such a lovely, it's almost like a fairy tale type reading. So why you're seeing this, simply they want to talk to you more, and they want you to get more into the flow of your spiritual faith. Hey, we're speaking. Listen, we love talking to you. We love hearing you talk to us. This is kind of that vibe of we want you to be comfortable with your spirituality. So we have 5 more cards for Thirania on why is she seeing all of these signs. Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords here is what I think it is. It's so you don't feel like you're alone in what you're processing and what you're going through, okay? So this is also an element of you're not alone. We are here for you. We do hear you. And we are standing beside you in some sense, in like a energetic sense. So we have here the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords here. That's what I think it is. It's what I think it is now. Like they want you to feel like they're there even though you can't physically see them, if that makes any sense, okay? Spirit, 2 more cards for Thirania, please. Okay, this is what I think it is. Can we get 2 for these 2? Or 2 for those 2? Okay. Learn and change is what I think it is. So they do want you to get really acquainted with the angel numbers. They do want you to get really well acquainted because this is not going to shift anytime soon. So it almost feels like you're in like a spiritual school as well. So as you get acquainted with them showing you signs in this way, the more you get comfortable, then you get to kind of that next level with the learn and the change coming through here. So this is really fascinating. And then Spirit, 1 more from here and 2 more from there. And that is the reading. We have the retreat. And 2 from here, Spirit. If you would like to, it's almost like your spirit guides are also saying, if you would like to take some time to yourself to feel or try to just I don't even know how I would describe it. Like, how I would describe it is just being alone and trying to listen or absorb what's going on in my space when I'm alone. If you would like to take some time to do that, it's almost like meditation in a sense. That would also help you connect to your spiritual team as well. Okay, so all of this is just your spiritual abilities, your spiritual connection becoming more apparent. Your spirit guides wanting to communicate more to you. Maybe you had lost touch with your spirituality, but it almost looks like that. It's like a curve. It's strengthening. Okay, it ebbs and flows, but now you're on like the uphill. But with that said, you're going to be in this particular angel number phase for a time, and you will probably get to a next phase of communication. Your spirit guides don't want you to rush through this phase of your life. Enjoy the angel numbers, get acquainted with them. They are talking to you, but also take some time to meditate on the angel numbers if you would like to as well. Okay, so this is all a profoundly spiritual experience that you're going through, which is so beautiful. So nothing, if you were asking if they had specific meanings, these 3, the 4, the 5, yes, they have specific meanings for those moments. But as for this reading, it's communication overall, okay? So that is your reading. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to Durania's second question here. We're going to connect to Durania's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her second question, which is, was my late grandmother spiritually gifted to some degree? And if so, is she somehow watching over me? Or what would she like to say if so? I'm starting to see her image in my dad now as he ages, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be confirmation or if I'm imagining things. Spirit, clear the energies. We're going to connect to Durania's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy that represents her grandmother here. And the energies of this question, Spirit, in 3 cards. Was Durania's late grandmother spiritually gifted to some degree? For 5 cards for yes or no. Okay. It's like she walked away from it or something like that. Your spirituality and her spirituality are not necessarily the same. If she was a religious person or a spiritual person, that's not what this reading is talking about. It's almost like she was more so in denial or didn't bring life into that aspect of herself. So we have here the 7 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? Can we get 3 more cards on why that's the case? Why would she do that? Just for Durania's information. So what I think it is. She just didn't think it was balanced. So she didn't pursue certain aspects of spirituality because she just didn't think it was right. Either she was shunned away from it or she just didn't think it was correct and she disconnected to have what she felt was a more balanced perspective on faith and spirituality. So 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Pentacles is why she chose not to go down that route. So was she spiritually gifted to some degree? She denied her gifts. She stopped them from developing because she either didn't feel like it was real or didn't feel like it was worth it or didn't feel like it was grounded in reality, okay? Spirit, 1 card from here, please. We have here the distorted masculine coming through. There's another one here. And the silver waterfall is what I think it is. Someone may have told her that she should go a different route or shunned her away from developing those gifts of hers, okay? We do have the distorted masculine and the silver waterfall. We do have the 2 of Cups here. It could have been the connection she was in, a relationship that she was in, or some type of a close connection of hers made her feel like she couldn't develop it further, or she was influenced to go a different direction. That feels like the more general energy here. She was influenced to go a different way. There's one from here and then two from here, Spirit. We have flow. Okay, two more. Anything else that wishes to be said? We have the spying and the realizations. This is what I think it is. Huh. That's what I think it is now. It looks like she had discussed this with somebody in her time, and that person, whatever they said to her, made her disconnect from that aspect. Like, oh my God, this is what I'm doing. I need to stop. This type of vibe. So that's rather unfortunate. So she felt like she had to stop. She was influenced by somebody to do that. Somebody said something to her, or she recognized that she was doing something that somebody didn't like, and she maybe stopped before they could realize that was she was practicing or something like that. This is like, not to say this is her experience, but this feels like someone who was shamed away from developing their spiritual gifts. All right. So we're going to get to your next half of the question. Is there anything that the spirit that represents Therania's grandmother would like to say? Is she somehow watching over Therania? Spirit, 3 cards for yes or no. One more. She has moved on to her next incarnation. So the answer is no. She has fully wrapped up her spirit's cycle. So while her spirit represents your grandmother, she is now somebody else. It looks like we have the World and the Hangman. So the answer is she's not. She has transformed essentially. She's transformed. Good for her. I hope she's having a great time in the life that she is incarnated in. Spirit guides of Therania, anything you would like to say to her before we wrap up this reading? We have the High Priestess, the 3 of Wands, one more, the 9 of Cups, and this is what I think it is. You are very gifted, Therania, spiritually. You are very gifted. There is no need to rush to strengthen these abilities. Take your time and enjoy yourself, okay? Don't rush to the next spiritual development. You could take it slow, okay? We have here the High Priestess, the 3 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups coming out here, followed by the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. So your spirit guides are recommending you take your time developing your abilities. You have many, and many coming towards you. But do take it slow. I will ask why they believe that's the case. 2 cards from here. And 3 cards from here. There's actually 5 cards from here, but we have music, we have kindness, and we have strength. Is what I think it is. I don't know. They're like, if you develop your spiritual abilities, it's in some sense you might develop an ego, which is totally fine. I did sense that would happen. We have the 9 of Cups coming through here, but look at that. Look at this person, like, I know I'm good. I'm good. So your spirit guides are like, listen, develop these gifts peacefully. Your kindness is your strength, Therania. We have here the mountains with the time here. Hello, PJ. I will put your question on the donation list. Did you donate? Can I include my question in PayPal? Yes, you may. You can also email it to me, PJ, if you prefer. So with the music and the kindness, Therania, followed by the strength, your spirit guides want you to be patient with the development of your gifts so that you don't develop some type of spiritual ego or something like that, okay? Take your time. So what I think it is. Is what I think it is now. They don't want you to develop some type of spiritual psychosis where it's only about the spiritual world for you. You must kind of also be here with the humans too, okay? So with the music, the kindness and strength here, don't rush to the next spiritual development or awakening. Take your time, enjoy the scenery around you. You are highly gifted, and enjoy yourself, okay? So that is your reading. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Thank you so much, Sarania, for your donation. Good luck to you on your path, and thank you to the spirit that represents your grandmother for connecting with me, and thank you to your spiritual team for connecting with me as well. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Let me just see 2 cards. Is there any last residual messages here? Caution and transformation. Is it what I think it is? So, Tharania, just really quick, I don't think you're going anywhere, but there were 5 cards that wanted to be expressed to you. We do have the caution and the transformation, okay? You will go through some changes. Spiritual awakening is no joke. It comes in waves. There's going to be experiences that make you feel insane, okay? With that said, you must develop not only a strong sense of self, but you also must be grounded and remain grounded to your existence as a human being, okay? That's a big priority. This is why they want you to take your time, because you may run the risk of just floating off into the ether and not coming back down with the rest of us. You must have a nice relationship with your earthly self and with your spiritual self, okay? So that is your reading. I believe that you will understand what I mean. All right, so clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. With that said, chat, we are going to open up for some more free yes or no questions and then the raffle. If you would like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to our raffle, our free full reading raffle. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, spirit. PJ, I got your mini question. Thank you. I will put you on the list now. We will get to Flower Bloom Sky's question, which I will give her a timestamp. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. I offered them a free 3-card reading. Hold on. Let me edit the list so you guys can see it. That is the current list as of right now. So Flower Bloom Sky, clear the energy, spirit. Hello, We-Vibes. How you doing? We're going to connect, clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Flower Bloom Sky, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energies of their question. We're going to connect to their partner here, their ex-partner, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Well, actually, I don't believe that's their ex-partner. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to reconnect to Flower Bloom Sky, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the Pisces man they're talking about here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Please and thank you. And the energy surrounding their connection, spirit. In 3 cards, how did blocking Flower Bloom Sky make the Pisces man feel? 3 cards. Just how does he feel overall as well? If you can add that into the energies here. Spirit, 3 cards. The King of... Oh, my God. So what I think it is. Listen, Flower Bloom Sky. Listen, trigger warning, okay? He's like, I'm going to blow this S up. Look at that. The King of Wands, the Tower of the Lovers here. He's like, I'm on a path of destruction. Okay. He was ready to blow all the S stuff. Okay. Listen, if there were people in his life close to him and he was in this energy, they may have caught crosshairs, shrapnels from the fire that he was tossing. So the energy is of, he felt really upset and wanted to destroy something here, okay? So the reason, his energy of blocking you was the energy of him being quite vengeful, or in this energy of, I'm just going to do whatever the F I'm about to do type thing, okay? Like, I'm not about to blow up this connection type thing. So that is the energy of what he felt when he blocked you. I'm so sorry that he was in this energy. So King of Wands, the Tower, and the Lovers here. Very, very intense, a very angry, intense energy, okay? Again, anger is fleeting. It is not long-lasting, but with the Knight of Wands to confirm it, he just wanted to do a very passionate action, okay? And his energy is in a, how did he feel? He felt angry type energy, okay? All right, we're going to get to 2 more people now. Clear the energy, spirit. Hello, Maria. Yes, free questions are open if you want to post your question now. But Andrea, was B mean towards me because she got jealous? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to Andrea, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as B here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit 3 cards, was B mean towards Andrea because she got jealous? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is no, is what I think it is. She may have been influenced to behave a certain way, is what I think it is. Like, she may be doing some type of, and by the way, specifically, Andrea, not personal, okay? It looks like B is getting advice maybe from social media, maybe from a close friend, but to be like sassy and have attitude, okay? So she might be experimenting with having attitude, but the answer is no. 5 of Wands is the no energy. She wasn't mean to you because she's jealous. With the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands here, she was mean to you because she's been guided or influenced to have an attitude. Ace of Wands is coming through here, so that is the energy of this, okay? Clear the energy. She was sassy, but in a nasty way. I think she's workshopping it, Andrea. She might need a couple weeks to get it down. You know what I mean? Just give her some time. She'll figure it out. I'm so sorry she's mean to you, though. That's not cool. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. She's workshopping her sassiness. All right, so Maria, is H the future love for me? Ooh, clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Maria or Mariah, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as H here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. Is H the future love for Mariah? Spirit, 3 cards for yes or no. The Tower, the Moon, and the 10 of cups. What I think it is. The answer is no, but the person that you're going to be with is going to make you insanely happy, okay? With the Tower here, that is that strong no card. We have the Moon of this sort of unknown abyssal energy, but you got the 10 of Cups at the end here, which is that emotional fulfillment. It's a no, but at the end of some journey for you is some type of emotional fulfillment for you, okay? So stay on the lookout. And keep an open mind. If you are just dating H and you really like their vibe, keep going, even though you're not certain if you guys are going to end up long term, okay? Relationships, whether they're long term or short term, are very educational and profoundly important for our developments, okay? So keep going. Even if this reading is saying a no, that doesn't mean the bond is not worth exploring or appreciating, okay? Every and all bonds are important. Close out the readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please clear my energies. All the best to you, Mariah. Chat, we are not done with free questions, but please pause your free readings. We will do 3 more. Pause your free readings. Thank you, guys. If you would like to participate in the free full reading raffle, chat, all you have to do is think of a number between 1 and 100 and post the number that you think about, okay? Post the one that you resonate with. Only one number. Could be 33, could be 100, could be 88. Whatever resonates with you, the winner will be the person who posts the number that gets closest to the one that I will be personally generating. So if I generate 66 and you posted 65 and there's no other person who gets the closest to 66, you are the winner of the free full reading raffle. And what is the raffle? Basically, you win 10 tarot cards, 10 oracle cards, a full reading of 20 cards, and an in-depth reading for your question. You can ask whatever you want, okay? It is free whether you're a subscriber, a lurker, Jesus Christ, or the, who could be, listen, Harry Potter or SpongeBob. You could be whoever you want to be. Everybody can post. Anybody can post, okay? Mariah, you're saying here, so will be no love in the end, but happiness in the moment, right? I believe so. Yeah, I believe so, Mariah. Mariah, just one number. So if 50 or 22, do delete your 22 if you don't like it, or keep your 50, whatever you want it, okay? However you want it. All right, chat. We're going to get to our next donations with Josh and Samantha Langford. Josh and Samantha, are both of you here? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you, Josh. Josh, I'll be right back. I'm just going to blow my nose, okay? Feel free to post your question in chat when you're ready. You're very welcome, Mariah. All the best to you. Have a blessed Monday or Tuesday, wherever you're at. So, Josh, your first mini question is I keep seeing repeats of 5s, 3s, 10, 10s, 12, 12s. Are the letter also the letter V at work is everywhere? For whatever reason, what do the spirits want to let me know regarding this? Clear the energy spirit connect to Josh, their higher self, their spiritual team, knowledge, and guide them, as well as the energies of their question here, of these signs that they've been seeing, the numbers that they've been seeing. Spirit in 5 cards. What do you want to let Josh know regarding this? Okay. 3. Okay. 3 from here, Spirit. Teach. Hope. And adventure. That's what I think it is. So these signs are about you moving on and moving forward to the next chapter of your life, okay? We have the Justice and the Hangman. I don't know what's... the thing about the V is specific to you. It has specific meaning to you, okay? So that might be something worth investing in, looking into. What is the meaning of the letter V to you? Is there a word associated with it? Is there a number associated with it? I'm not really certain, but you are going through a phase where you're moving on and you're developing either coping strategies to move forward, or you're about to release a huge weight on your shoulder, okay? Like this, you're receiving, your justice is letting something go. So we have the Justice and the Hangman coming through here, okay? We have the Teach, the Hope, and the Adventure. It's almost like these signs are meant to tell you essentially you're about to let a huge dead weight off, let it go off of your shoulder and your soul, and it's about to renew a sense of hope for you and your future, okay? With the Teach, the Hope, and the Adventure here. So that's really awesome. These are signs of hope and for you to have faith in yourself as well. Spirit, 3 more cards into this, Spirit. What do these signs mean? We have the Devil, the 3 of Wands. That is what I think it is. So there's also this sign of you are currently chained to an obsessive thinking, or it's an obsessive thought that they're saying, and a habit that you can't seem to get out of doing. And they're kind of challenging you with these signs to recognize that. I'm not certain when you saw these numbers, what thoughts you were having in the moment, but there's something that keeps replaying for you, or something that keeps happening in cycles for you. And this is a challenge to like a future aspect of yourself. 3 of Wands, King of Pentacles, and that future person is really grounded, very responsible, and what's the word for it? Very solid within themselves, okay? We have the 3 of Wands and the King of Pentacles here. They're basically saying, once you get out of this, you have no idea the type of person you're about to become. That person is someone who you would wish to be. This type of energy is coming through. Part of the energy is of letting go, yes. Spirit, do you have anything else you want to say about this? There's a really intense one from here. We have here the yin and yang. Oh my gosh. Seeking balance, trying to see something not for just only being black, but trying to see the gray areas, the white and the black and the gray. They're basically saying almost to challenge yourself to observe things from a different perspective than how you've been doing it, which maybe is why you're stuck in a cycle right now. Two more cards, Spirit. We have your time as the last energy of your reading. So what I think it is. So if you do, oh my God, so what I think it is. So if you do this, Josh, you're going to get to a really profoundly peaceful place within yourself, okay? Really strong core sense of self. If you're able to break from the cycle, who you're going to become is who you wish to always be. And I feel like, oh my God, I can't even describe the energy I just felt by tapping into that version of you. It's really awesome. So that is your reading. Would you like to ask your next question, Josh? Hello, Laura. It's good to see you. Happy Monday. How are you doing? If you want to join the raffle, post a number. The raffle is open now. So when you're ready, Josh, feel free to post your next thingy. Miss Virgo, I'm going to put you on the donation list now. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. All right, so hold on, Josh. I'm just getting to the donation list. In chat, after we're done with Josh and Samantha, we're going to get to the raffle. 3 more free readings, and that'll be the end of the free portion of the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate you. I hope you're making it to school okay. I'm doing really well in school. Thank you so much, Laura. I appreciate you. So, Josh, when you're ready, give me a thumbs up after you post your question, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yes, I am, Laura. Feel free to donate if you'd like to. Hello, Yellowrest. Good to see you as well. Sent on PayPal. Got you. Sorry, my phone's acting up. No worries, Josh. Take your time. If you would like us to move forward to the next donation, that's no problem as well. We can move forward while you, I don't know, figure out the phone stuff. Okay, I'm going to put you on the list now, Yellowrest. Thank you so much. I hope that you're well. Happy New Year and happy Monday to you. Clear the energy, Spirit. What are my spiritual gifts this time around, and how do the spirits want me to use them? Ooh. Clear the energy, Spirit. Can we connect to Josh's higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who can guide them, as well as their spiritual abilities, their spiritual gifts that they incarnated here in this lifetime? Spirit, in 3 cards. What are Josh's spiritual gifts this time around, Spirit? 2 cards. That's what I think it is. How intense, what is the intensity of this gift? So what I think it is. Here's what I think it is now. Oh, Josh. Oh my gosh. This gift is so, this gift can be kind of sad. So you've been gifted with a very powerful level of discernment, okay? like, you know, it's almost like you know where you're heading or something like that. We have here the Lovers and the High Priestess here. So you do we have one very specific gift of having some weird idea of where you're going. But what this gift also does is it makes you feel this type of pain that if you're not meant to be somewhere, you feel the pain of that because you might want to be there. We have the Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Chariot here. There's something about you knowing what your destiny is innately without really having a clear understanding of it. Okay. So if you know something's not right for you or something's not meant for you, you feel that, but it also hurts your feelings. Okay. Like in a subconscious way. Can we get 3 cards from here about this gift? My gut tells me everything. We have the thinking, we have the running, we have the beginnings, trying again, we have the return. Oh my gosh. And we have the open heart. Is it what I think it is with that, Spirit? You may stay in situations for too long, but you understand that they're not meant for you. It's just not about discernment. I don't even know how to communicate this well. It's like, you know, without really truly understanding what it is that you're doing. Okay. Let me just describe it to you, and then maybe you could Google it, and then you get the facts, okay? So with the thinking and the running here, you will want something, and you will run away from what you know is true to try and go towards that thing. But the more you fight what you know in your heart is the truth, the more that you, it's almost like you run away from understanding this gift of yours. So if something's not meant for you, it looks like down the road you're going to get to this point where you know what's for you. And if something that was in the past is gone and over with, you're open to it coming and manifesting your life in other ways or again. So there's almost like your spirit guide is giving me this channeled message of, in the future, you're going to step into a type of knowing for yourself where you know where you're meant to be, and you have like a general purpose here on this planet. It almost feels like you have a purpose. You, in your core self, you know you have a purpose. You're going down that path. You know when something's not a part of that path or is a part of that path. But when you feel this innate feeling of it's not a part of your path, it hurts. So you're kind of like in a I don't know how to describe this, dude. Okay, I don't know how to describe this, but it's awesome. We have here the beginnings, the return, and the open heart here. This is what I think it is with the spirit. So your spirit guides are somewhat hoping that through this message, you'll understand something really vital. If in the past, certain situations, connections, people, events, applications, if those things didn't work out for you, they were not meant for you. And that freaking sucks to hear. But this is the truth of your, like, there's something about the truth of your value here. You have a significant purpose here. And you're like divinely meant to follow a certain purpose. And to go down that path, it's like, be open to how things will unfold for you, okay? It does look like, is it what I think it is? It does look like it's going to be very beautiful. Just it's almost like wave your white flag and be honest about waving your white flag when you know it's not worth trying to hold on to something that's just not trying to stay, if that makes sense. This is going to make life feel so much more apparent to you and feel much more clearer to you. Something like that, okay? So my mind tells me something, but my heart tells me something else. Now I think that's more like gut intuition, but this feels like a specific, like a knowing, like you're like something about you knows where you're heading. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know how to describe this. You subconsciously know where you're going. I'm gonna break it down as simple before we get to our next reading with Samantha. You have the spiritual gift of knowing where you're going, even though you don't specifically understand exactly what that looks like. When you go through life and you experience people, places, and things, you can feel this. I don't think this person is going to stay forever, or I don't think this situation is going to stay. You may like hold on to them for dear life or want them to, but they will, fade away because you have this innate knowing that I'm supposed to be there, even though you don't know right now what there is. Okay. So you have some type of, I don't know if it's like clear knowing, but it's not about like I can see the future. It's I'm meant to be somewhere. I'm meant to do something type thing. It's like an innate understanding of your fate or something, and it's beautiful. But it will confuse you if you meet people and you're already sad or you're already going through something because you're like, why am I sad? I just met this person. And you're kind of going through the motions of knowing that they're not going to stay. So there's this energy of you have the gift of knowing where you're meant to be, if that makes any sense, because you'll feel good and you'll know those things are meant to stay, if that makes any sense to you. It's like it'll feel right to you. Hello, Wesley. It's good to see you. How are you doing? All right, so that is your holy shit foresight. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to do something, but I'm not sure what it is, and that messes with me. I don't know how to even process that type of situation, to be honest with you. While I'm tapping into this energy, I'm just like, I don't even know how you could live with something like this, But it's such a gift. And again, your spirit guides are saying time and being open-minded is going to be the best thing for you. Really. It really is. So time is going to help you not only accept this, but to appreciate it. So that's really cool. It makes you think you're crazy. Ah! You're not alone, by the way. You are not alone, Josh. And I want you to know, a lot of people come to chat with different reasons for being here. So don't feel super crazy. You're just as crazy as we are. All right, so with that said, chat, we're going to move on now to Samantha Langford. Samantha, are you here and are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, so I had this designed for me. So basically, this is a tissue box with toilet paper in it. And honestly, toilet paper is way softer than tissue paper, especially if you get the expensive kind. And basically, it's just a tissue box with toilet paper in it. And I could just like blow my nose with a lot of tissue. And then it goes like this. So it's super awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like, honestly, I recommend it. Like, you don't even need that specific design, but if you see a normal small square tissue box in like a thrift shop, put a toilet paper roll in it and then just use it as that. All right, so Samantha, would you like to post your question when you're ready? Take your time. Take your time. Where did my phone go? Chat, after Samantha's reading, we will get to the next free readings, and then we'll wrap up for the day. I got your messages in the email, S. Virgo. Thank you so much for that heads up. From where are you? If you're asking me, Wesley, I'm from New York City. I'm from New York City. All right, by the way, donations are closing. Crimson, you're going to be the last donation of today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I posted it. Okay, I'm going to look for it, Samantha. Hold on. Is it does R like me? Is it does R like me? If the answer is yes, I will put you, I will do your question now. If it's not, just feel free to repost a question and give me a thumbs up when you did post it, because YouTube might have deleted the message, okay? Thank you, David, for your donation. I appreciate you. If you have donated but you can't stay for your reading, do leave your message in chat. I will give you a timestamp at the end of the stream, okay? So you can come back later and go right to your question. You don't have to stick around and wait for everybody to be done. So if you would like to do that, just let me know, post your question, and I'll provide you a timestamp. This is the current list right now. So we're just waiting for Samantha's question. Samantha, it looks like YouTube is deleting your question because I see your thumbs up, but I don't see your question. So you may have to rewrite your question. Unfortunately. So I see your thumbs up, but I don't see your question, Samantha, unfortunately. If you have donated and you do not see yourself on that list, do let me know. I will correct it. David, I have your question. There we go. I got your question, Samantha. Awesome. So, David, would you like a timestamp to your reading? Timestamp, David. That way you can come back later, look into the comments, click your comment, and you'll get right to the questions. It's like a private reading, but it's live. All right, clear the energy spirit. We're going to connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as P here, their higher self, their spirit. Oh, P meaning physical. Okay, hold on. Clear. Oh my God, I'm like seeing P, and I'm like, we're connected to P. Energies, please, thank you. Spirit, can we connect to Samantha Link for her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question, please and thank you. Can we connect to R, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him? Spirit, how will the physical intimacy be between R and Samantha if they decide to take things there? Spirit, 5 cards. Woo! Oh my God. Why is that in the reverse? Is it what I think it is? Why is that? Is it what I think it is? Is what I think it is now. Your spirit guides are saying it's going to be great. But I got to tell you, this is an 18 plus reading, chat. If you don't want to hear this, tune out, mute it. If you're in a public space with kids, family members, the aunts, the grandmas are around, mute this section for the next 10 minutes, okay? Oh my God, Samantha. Oh my God. So we have here the Sun, but we have the Empress in the reverse, okay? Followed by the 4 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands here. So basically your spirit guides are saying it's going to be so awesome. You're not going to respect yourself afterwards either, by the way. Like you're going to be like, I can't talk about this with anybody. This is one of those physically romantic times, physically intensive times where your all sense of self-respect is out the window. Your spirit guides are saying, don't even think about it. Don't even think about yourself or your ego during this process. Enjoy the motion of the ocean, okay? Because it's going to get so spicy for you and R that it's just like, what really happened? Okay, what just happened? Okay, can we get 3 more cards here? Is what I think it is. Okay, I don't know if you've been wanting this type of thing. Spirit's like, you've been praying for this. You've been praying to lose your sense of self. So we have here the Grounded and the Woods here, followed by the Path, okay? So don't come in with any crazy expectations. Just go with the motion of the ocean. You're just an animal, right? You're just 2 animals in a cave having fun. We have here the Change and the Wish here, okay? So however the path is that you guys are going about this very intimate time with each other. It just feel like it's very like what's the word for it? It's like the opposite of Karma Sutra, which is intentional. This feels like a wild feral time, okay? Like a wild and feral time, in which you lose yourself. How exciting! All right, Spirit, 5 more cards. How is this going, Spirit? Will I be satisfied? Yeah, you will. 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands here. What? What? It's not even a question. It's just how do you regain yourself afterwards, right? So there are 3 more cards for this. So the answer is a yes, a strong yes. We have here the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Wands here. You're going to receive your victory. It's going to feel amazing. You even got a horse here in the picture, which is, I normally don't highlight this horse, but I just feel like if you told people about this, they'd be like, girl. So never talk about it ever in your life. Keep it to yourself, okay? Queen of Swords. She's very secretive. She's very quiet. We have the Page of Wands. These are thoughts to ourselves. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So it's going to be so amazing. You're going to keep this to your grave. Not a single soul will ever find out. Not a single soul will ever know, except for my chat. So we have 5 more cards for Samantha. How are things going? 3 cards for this. It's going to be really great for you. So basically, it's hold on. Let go, exactly, and uncertainty. There's 2 more in here and 1 from here. Strength, okay, and trust. 1 more. Oh, we got here intuition. Okay. All right. So with that said, Samantha, you're really going to have a great time. Your priority is really going to be about letting loose, trying not to hang on to any insecurities about your body, about yourself, about what you're doing, right? You're going to be focusing primarily on the pleasure of it all. So with the let go and the uncertainty, followed by the trust and the strength here, you're just going to trust in R to just carry you through the process. It's just like you're just letting this gentleman pick you up and take the reins, essentially. So with the intuition here, don't think, just feel it out is what this is advice. So basically, Spirit is saying, don't think, feel it, fill out the situation. It'll help you not feel so nervous about it. Okay. So that is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much, Samantha, for your donation. I appreciate it. With that said, you're very welcome. With that said, chat, we're about to open up for the last remaining 3 questions of the stream. If you like a free 3-card reading, rather, if you like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we announce the winner of the raffle, and that is the end of the stream, okay? I'm no longer taking any more donations, and I'm no longer taking any more free questions after this, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming through. Donations are closed. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate it. We're going to wrap up with the remainder donations that we have today after the raffle, okay? So again, if you cannot stay for your your donated reading, if you have donated for a reading and you cannot stay for it, feel free to leave your question in chat. I will provide a timestamp for you at the end of the stream. You can come to the comments when the stream is over, and you can go directly to your question, okay? I'll have a comment with your username right next to it with the details of that, okay? Thank you guys so much for your support. All right, so if you like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. If not, we'll just announce the winner of the raffle. All righty. So I'll give you guys 10 more. There we go. Clear the energies. We're going to connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as R here. His higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit, does R like Samantha? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes, but it comes through with the energy of the devil, okay? This person likes you very much. In fact, they're trying to restrain themselves from going overboard with the feelings because they already feel like super happy about you. So they like you very much, Samantha. We have here the devil, the 10 of cups here. Normally that would be a no card, but the 10 of cups and the 9 of wands here indicates someone who really likes you and is struggling to keep that under control, okay? With the 9 of wands and the devil. So the answer is a powerful yes. Maybe that's why it's getting freaky. Maybe that's why it's getting crazy. He's restraining himself. Wesley, feel free to post your question. If it's getting deleted, YouTube may be deleting your question, okay? So you may have to rewrite your question so YouTube doesn't delete it. Clear the energy, spirit, connect to pure heart, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. As well as JP here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. You're very welcome, Samantha. Spirit, is JP thinking of pure heart in a missing kind of way? Spirit, 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is not at this time. Kind of feels like if you guys are at like an emotional distance or a communication distance, thinking that this is more of a long-term situation, okay? So we have the 2 of swords, the Queen of swords, and the 10 of pentacles here. This is an indication of, it's not really yes or no, but they kind of feel like you're not going to be around anymore or something like that. Like the distance is so great between you guys. I'm not really certain what this is, but the answer is, as of this time, this is like them kind of accepting that you may be at a distance from them for the foreseeable future, okay? If that resonates at all. So that is the reading. We have the Hermit here coming out to confirm that. That is a super distant guy. Very much a recluse type energy. So the energy is of not at this moment, no. Kind of thinks that you guys are distant for a time. Is Shara pregnant now with me? Clear the energy, spirit, connect to Wesley, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as S here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. Is S pregnant now with Wesley's child? Your spiritual team doesn't, I mean, it's like there's a strong possibility. However, S needs to get a pregnancy test, and I have a very clear pregnancy test card. It's the Ace of Wands, okay? It typically comes up when someone asks this question. S needs to get that pregnancy test, okay? But there may be cause to celebrate for somebody here. 3 of Cups is a celebratory card, okay? So ask her to get that star pregnancy test, Ace of Wands, okay? So get her to get that pregnancy test. That is your reading. All right, chat. If you have not posted your number yet, you have 10 seconds before I close the raffle down. 10 seconds starting now. I will be announcing the winner in about 5 seconds. Ooh. Well, actually, after I blow my nose again. Be right back. Thanks, I did ask. Awesome. Good for her to know. Yeah. Pregnancy tests are super cheap. If you are in the States, you can go to Dollar Tree. That's where I get mine. Buy a cheap $2 pregnancy test. All right, so chat, the raffle is now closed. Raffle is closed. Raffle is closed, chat. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're about to generate the number, random number generator. I have my number. And, woo, pretty good. Hold on, let me go check one more time in the chat just to make sure the raffle is officially closed. Let me go see. Because sometimes someone will post their bird, but Nightbot won't pick up the number. Let's see. All right, we do have a winner, chat. And it's funny because I gave an example, and this is as close to the example as I can get it. The number that we generated was the number 70. And the person who won today's free full reading is Poetry by Me with the number 71. Congratulations, Poetry by Me. You are the winner of today's free full reading raffle. Congratulations to you. Woo! Woo! Congratulations, you have won the free full reading. To all those who have joined me today, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back another time this week for 3-card readings for free. If you want to join me for that, feel free to subscribe, set a notification so that it will let you know when I go live next. It'll probably be Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure which of those it will be, but I will be live again. And when I'm live next, we will have free 3-card readings, which means you can ask whatever you want. It's not just yes or no questions. You can ask whatever you want in the next live stream to come, okay? So do set your notifications for that. If you don't, guys, have a fabulous New Year's, okay? So with that said, have a fantastic day. We're going to wrap up with our donators and then our mod portions of the stream. And then I'll be out for the day. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I appreciate you all very much, okay? Goodbye, and thank you, and have a beautiful day. It's been a pleasure connecting with you and your spiritual teams. All right, so hold on. Before we get to our next donations, if you have donated, can you just give me a thumbs up in chat? It'll just let me know who is here and who isn't, and that'll prepare me for the donations to come. Congratulations, Poetry by Me. It's amazing. It's amazing. I knew I would be. I like that energy. So Poetry by Me, we're going to get to your raffle winning question at the end of all of the donated readings, okay? So we have quite a list today. If you want to leave your question, I'm happy to do your reading at the end of it and give you a timestamp for that, okay? Hello, Livia. It's good to see you. All right, so PJ, when you're ready, feel free to post your question. We're about to get to you. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next stream to come. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Your energy has been very appreciated. I put it on PayPal. Got you. Do you want it to be public or private, PJ? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. No, I'm staying. I appreciate your resiliency. Thank you. Okay, so PJ, let me get to your question now. Fine with public. Got you. Clear the energy. Spirit, can we connect to PJ, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them? Your question is, what do you see coming towards me in love? We're going to connect to your romantic energies at this time. Spirit, in 3 cards, what is coming towards PJ in love? Spirit, 3 cards for that. The Sun, the 4 of Pentacles, one more, and the Knight of Pentacles here. Why do you mention the Sun, Spirit? Is that what I think it is? Oh my gosh, dude, you're about to have a super massive crush coming towards you. Oh my goodness, look at this. So we have here the Sun, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles here. Look at that. So something really positive is going to come towards you in love, and it kind of feels like you seeing like a really beautiful person. We have here the King of Wands and the 4 of Swords as the energy of the Sun, okay? Maybe this energy, this King of Wands energy, could be a fire sign. What is it? Leo, Aries, I can't remember the other one off the top of my... What's the other one? The Sagittarius? I can't remember. With the Sun here, someone's going to be coming into your life like the blazing sun. It's going to be initially like you holding back. You can't even really communicate with this person. They're going to be so overwhelmingly beautiful or something like that, okay? 4 Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles here. It does feel like you holding back a little bit, but maybe, is it what I think it is? is what I think it is now. You're likely going to be slowly developing a recognition of this person over time, okay? So you're about to have a super big crush on somebody, okay? We're gonna get one from here, and okay, one we have here, the Knight. Okay, there's two more in here than two from here. Friends, ew, and Retreat. Ah, two more cards, Spirit. Oh my gosh, somebody about to be really attractive to you. Oh my goodness. Spirit is what I think it is. Okay, so what I think it is now. So what I think it is now. Oh my gosh, I felt this energy. It looks like you're gonna see somebody new that's going to disconnect you from a previous crush. It's a new crush. It almost just feels like you're gonna take your energy away from one person and it's going to be going towards another person, okay? So in some sense, you're going to be releasing somebody else because of this person, okay? So that is what's coming towards you in love. The Knight, the Friends, and the Retreat here is coming out. And then we have here the energy of the releasing and the karma. Because this beautiful person is coming in, you're releasing somebody else because you're like, you know that meme? Do you know that meme, PJ, with the guy, there's two girls, and the guy's walking ahead, but his face is turned like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That meme is kind of feeling like that energy right now. I don't know how else to describe it. So that is your reading. Thank you so much. It looks like someone's going to take your breath away and literally take your energy away from somebody else. You're going to be refocusing your energy on somebody else. Because that's interesting. You mentioned the other crush here. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right, so we're about to get to our next reading now with S. Virgo. You're very welcome, PJ. Have fun with this energy. S. Virgo, are you here and are you ready for your readings? I do have your questions here in my email. And thank you so much, David. If you're willing to wait, I'm willing to be here for you with 100% attention when we get to you. Thank you so much for your patience and for your support. You are so appreciated. And I have saved your question just in case anything happens. I have saved it. All right, so. S. Virgo, are you here? Just going to ask one more time. If you're here, just give me a thumbs up. If not, we will get to your questions. I'll just give you a timestamp to your readings, okay? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. So you have 5 mini questions. All right, so clear the energies. We're going to connect to S. Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Her timestamp is 1:48:18. S. Virgo. And your question here is, curious to know what my colleagues B, the Capricorn, feels about me. Seems we are getting closer. All right, so we're going to connect to B, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. You're the colleague here, the colleague B here. Spirit, in 5 cards, how does B, the colleague, feel about S. Virgo at this time? What? Work. But work that kind of wanted to be a little bit, this was a really funny work card here. So you have 3 of Pentacles. You guys do work together, I see. We have here the 9 of Wands, 3 more, Spirit. The 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands is what I think it is. They will like something more with you, something that is not just a work connection. We have here the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands here. How do they feel about you? Like they like working with you. You're easy to get along with, but they are struggling with something with themselves, okay? With the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles, there's a struggle here. And part of that struggle has to do with, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to just, this is a situation where there is a stronger feeling coming out that wants to be expressed. Durrani, your readings were so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me get you the timestamp. This is this, hold on. I'm going to give you both of them, okay? I loved both of your readings. Here you go. That was number 2 as number 1 and number 2, okay? So again, S. Virgo, we're going to restart, okay? We're on your reading. Your first mini question was, how does colleague B feel about you? Well, one, you make work feel easier to do when he gets to work with you. We have here the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands here. He really enjoys your company, and he feels like it makes work less insufferable, because like you may like your job, you could like your job, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that it's not freaking work, right? So he likes being able to just have like a nice energy in his corner while he gets things done. So Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles here. Strong energy of I'm thriving at work, I'm surviving at work, and you're helping that. And then we have here the Three of Wands and the Chariot here. There's this energy of this person looking forward to taking this connection away from work. Like, what are the possibilities for you guys outside of this dynamic that you have? And we're going to tap into what that means here, Spirit. 3 cards from here. You're very welcome, Durania. Power supply, soulmates, connection, deep love, and boat. Okay. That got really intense there. 2 from here, Spirit. 1 from here. 1 from here. 1 strong one from the grandparent. 1 more. This person likes you more than just a work colleague as Virgo. Is it what I think it is? Spirit, is it what I think it is with that? Oh my gosh. So as Virgo, this person does not have a platonic view of you. It's actually kind of romantic, but it's like possibilities, not like a concrete feeling. If you guys could survive outside of this job, we have here the power supply and the connection here. We also have here the boat and the grandparent and the social media. Maybe you guys could take it to a different level outside of work. This person's interested in something outside of what you guys got going on. So to answer your question, how do they feel about you? They like you. You're one of the highlights of their day at work. It makes work feel a little bit easier when they get to connect with you. They're also interested in taking the connection outside of work in the far future, really taking it slow with this energy, but there's an interest in you beyond work, okay, for the long term. If things continue to go really, really smoothly with you guys, okay? Love for February, please. Gotcha, Yelra. If you can't stay for your question, I'm going to give you a timestamp in the comments when the stream is over, okay, when we get to you. Thank you so much for your support. So, Spirit, we're going to get to your next question now. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to as Virgo, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the friendship connection here between as Virgo and B. We're going to once again connect to B, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. This B here, the colleague, Spirit, in 5 cards. How will this friendship or connection grow? Happy to have him by my side while things get tough at work. This is almost like you guys are mirroring your feelings, like you both feel exactly the same way. Right, Spirit, 3 more cards. 1 more. Is that what I think? Why? All right, how will things go? You guys are going to continue to build onto the bond, okay? We do have here the 7 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles here. So this is really awesome. Both of these energies are very similar of building onto something, okay? Cultivating, growing something. So the bond and the connection does grow. It continues to develop. However, as Virgo, we do have here the 2 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the 4 of Cups here, okay? There's something about you choosing to ignore this connection and go distant, okay? We will tap into why that's the case, but you do seem to be making some type of active decision to be disconnected in some way, like not really paying attention to the bond that you have with B. But we're going to tap into why that might be the case, okay? Spirit, why is that the case? Why would Virgo go distance here? I will wait for my reading, but also would like the timestamp to go back to later too. Gotcha, David. I'm going to make sure to do that for you. That is more than okay. People do ask for that. Okay. 1 card from here and the rest from there. We are both parents too. Enjoy the attention. Not gonna lie. We're gonna 3 more cards. One more. This is what I think it is. Okay, wait, hold on. This is what I think it is. This is interesting. Because there's a different connection that's going to be pulling you away from giving this one attention. It's almost like because something else is taking up like real estate in your mind with somebody else, it's causing you not to be able to take care of the connection with your colleague B here. So we have here the soulmates coming through as to why you may go distance with this person, followed by the conflicted. We have your caregiver. And then we have here the surveillance and the negative mind here, okay? It's almost like you don't, at some point, you're going to be shifting your attention to somebody else, but you don't want B to notice that you don't want B to notice something about you because you've shifted your focus and attention, okay? For better or for worse. So you guys will continue to build on the bond. But at some point, you're going to choose to distance yourself a little bit from your connection with the colleague B due to a different relationship outside of this one, okay? So that is what's coming through. Remember, energy is ever changing, but your spirit guides do want to give you a heads up on that. All right, clear the energy spirit. We're going to connect to as Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her boss Y here and the boss C here. Their higher selves, their spiritual teams, and all those who guide them, as well as their individual perspectives here. Your boss, Y, has really a particularly powerful psychic ability, which I just tapped into, which I'm going to let you know, because it just came out. Not that it's a part of the reading. How am I doing in my role as a supervisor from your boss's perspectives? Spirit, connecting to these two perspectives here, how do they believe collectively? Actually, they're kind of having me do 2 for Y, 2 for C. So Spirit, 2 for Y, 2 for C, for how they feel from their perspective, how S Virgo is doing as a supervisor. So with Y, it's the Knight of Pentacles and the Strength here, okay? And with C, what is it? It's the 6 of Wands, it's the 3 of Pentacles here. So what I think it is with Y? Right. For Y, there's one from here. Creativity. One more. The Rainbow Reviver. Very interesting. And for here, one from here, and there's might be 2 from here. So, okay, we're going to start off with C because this person loves you at the job, thinks you're doing fantastic, thinks you're doing an incredibly great job, and you're very good at your role. We have here the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles here. So C thinks that you are doing incredible right now. Opinion may have been different before, but right now, 6 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles here, you are nailing it. We have here the hearth, the homecoming. We have the energy of an interiority here, the center. We have here intimacy and chemistry here, okay? So this person, C, feels like you are a team player. You care about the team. You care about the facility. They love you in this role, okay? They don't think that you could have been a better fit for it. Now, when it comes to Y, their opinion is a little bit different. They are feeling like you're only going to get better, okay? Knight of Pentacles and the Strength here. This person's not quick to make judgments, apparently, in this energy, not quick to make a strong judgment. Knight of Pentacles, Strength there indicates, I believe you're only going to get better at this role. We have here the Hermit, more reserved in their way of thinking and opinions, but we do have here the creativity and the Rainbow Reviver, okay? Is it what I think it is? So this person believes that you're in a moment of just being in like some type of cocoon and feels like the more that you adjust to this role, the better you're going to get at it. So this person can't wait for you to really fully express yourself in this role, okay? So again, they feel like you're only going to get better and see things are perfect, essentially. So this is your reading. They both have different perspectives, but they both kind of praise you in your own way. So this is quite lovely. So well done to you as Virgo. Overall, you got 3 people who really like you and can't get enough of you. Well, why would be like, man, she can only get better. From here, it's only up from here. Clear the energy, Spirit. You're doing very well in your role as supervisor here. You're doing very well. And they both seem to agree with that collectively. Thank you so much to the spirits and the spiritual teams that I've connected to. Please clear my energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. David! David, you're second to last. We're almost getting to you, David. Hang in there. Hang in there, David. Yelra, are you here and are you ready for your readings? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. Kim Fields, the actress, reminds me of you. Thank you for the compliment. It's not uncommon for people to come through and tell me that I look like somebody or act like somebody. And to be honest with you, I'm always flattered because I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are beautiful. These people are beautiful. Yelra, hello to you. Your question was February, love, and a timestamp. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yelra, your timestamp is 2:01:44. And your question is love for February. Spirit, can we connect to Yelra's higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as their love in February, their romantic love life in February, and the energies surrounding February, Spirit, in 3 cards for the initial 3 cards, but 5 cards. 5 oracle cards after that. Got you. So 3 cards for Yelra for the initial details. What is love looking like for Yelra in February? I see it. Kim Fields is awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. And why is that the case, Spirit? 2 from here for Yelra, please. Tortoise Love, who do I remind you of? Feel free to comment and chat. You look like Amanda Sternberg. Hold on, I'll look into that. Opportunities, okay. This is why she's feeling the wish, okay, yes. One more. This is what I think it is. This is what I think it is now. So, Yelra, February, the energies is of you being frustrated and disappointed because it just feels like nothing is really working in your love life and it's upsetting you. We have here the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Cups here, followed by the 3 of Pentacles. So you're upset. You're like, okay, I need to change something about this. I need to shift something about this. Are you able to see my comment? Yes, I can see it. I see that you're here. I see that you're here. I hope you can hear me, Yelra. We have here the opportunities and the wish coming through, followed by the energy of the journey. So it's just like you want more for your love life, and it just feels like everything is falling short. We have here the commitment and the abundance here coming through here. Is it what I think it is with that? Like you may be going somewhere. So it's like you're done with your love life in February. And so you're going to be taking some actions to change this situation. So you're going to be going towards opportunities, events, sites, situations to bring in as much of a chance to find a person for you as much as you can. So an example would be like joining a romance love site where you have an abundance of options and you're able to really channel specifically seeking a specific kind of person that you're looking for, basically. So it looks like you're opening yourself up in February to speed dating or blind dating or joining groups at like bars or libraries or going on a dating site, and you're going to be like, listen, universe, I'm open to love, just send them to me, right? In fact, they're giving me an example. I have met my long-term partners online. Like, I do not meet people successfully in person. I need to find someone specifically for me online. All right, so Spirit, 5 cards for Yeller. What is February looking like in love? So you're going to be expanding yourself, going out there, finding love for yourself, either online or through some type of group get-together event, okay? Spirit, 5 cards for Yeller. We have here the 9 of Cups. That's what I think. Okay, that's what I think it is now. 3 more. Is it what I think it is now? Initially, it feels like you're being bombarded with a lot of options, okay? You got a lot of people in your inbox, in your DMs being like, you look so beautiful, girl. You look so beautiful. And you just feel, you're not feeling too weird about it, actually. You're feeling quite balanced. You got a lot of people saying, hey, would you like to go on a date? We have here the 9 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles here. And you're able to sift through and navigate through all these options. We have here the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Hangman. I actually see you, it looks like, is it what the case is? You're going to be able to successfully find somebody through this means, okay? Even though you have a lot of options to work with, you are able to gently reject people while you find a specific person that interests you. Can we get one from here? So you are basically going to be joining some type of group or social love event, site, or place, and you're going to be given a lot of options to work with, and you're going to be finding somebody amongst those options. All right, so feels a little scary, but you're going to do really well. So, Spirit, can we get 3 cards from the love deck? We have your connection. We have your sexuality. 2 from here. Followed by the desert. And the neighborhood. Is it what I think it is? Is what I think it is now. You have 0. It's like you have no attraction to the people in your area. You may just like expand and like see worldwide. Like, okay, who's in Ireland? Who's in Denmark, right? Who's in Brazil? You're going to be expanding that net a little bit because you're not really interested in the dudes in your area, it looks like. We have here the sexuality and the connection here, followed by the growth. So you're going to be connecting to somebody potentially who's from a different place than you are. And you're going from being frustrated with your love life to really enjoying it and having a lot of fun, actually seeing all these messages and doing swipe or disconnect or sorry, you're not really my type. I see you really enjoying that process, but you're also seemingly expanding your net and casting a net towards like different countries. And part of that has to do with you kind of getting sick of the guys in your area or not being attracted to the guys in your local area, okay? All right, Spirit, 2 last tarot cards for Yelra, and that is their reading. 2 more cards, please. The 8 of Pentacles. And the 6 is what I think it is. Also, you're going to be working on how you communicate. This is going to be pretty big for you. So it looks like you're going to be picking up the pace with your back and forth. You're not going to leave someone hanging. You're going to be actually quite invested in conversations this month as well with somebody, okay? So with the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles here, there is this chance that you're working on your communication skills as well, boosting them to have really meaningful conversations with potential dates, potential connections, okay? So that is your reading. At first, with that 9 of Swords, you're sick of your dating life in February, the beginning of it. You're wondering, is there anybody really out there for me? And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to take matters into my own hands. It does look like you're reaching out to different sort of romantic venues, sites, or sources that help you like set up a profile or an experience where you can have a lot of options. You're sifting through options. They don't feel local. They actually feel like you're expanding who you're picking from. And it does feel like you do connect with people, and you're also working on your communication so that people feel like you're more engaged. It looks like, okay, with that Eight of Pentacles and that Six of Pentacles here. So really awesome. So that is your reading, Yelra. I see you having fun and enjoying the experience. Thank you so much for your donation, and all the best to you. I will give you a comment in the end of the stream with the timestamp to this reading, okay? All right, so let us get to our next donation now with Laura. Laura, are you here? So give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. David, you are right after. And then we'll wrap up with Crimson. Thank you so much, Crimson, for your patience. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to get some tea. Laura, if you're here, feel free to give me a heart, a thumbs up, or some type of random emoji, guys. Take 5 minutes, have some tea, have some coffee. I will be right back. We're going to wrap up with Laura, David, and it's Crimson, followed by my moderators. And I'll be out for today. Be right back. Yes, that is correct, Tortoise Love. All the moderators get a reading. So I haven't closed the moderator thing yet. I don't know how to. So Spirit's like, just keep it up. Just keep it going. All right, clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to Laura, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Hold on, Laura. I just banged my knee against my table. Let me get to your reading. Do you want this to be private or public? Let me know if that's the case, because I can read your message privately, and I can give you a public question. So would you like it to be private or public? Clear the energy, Spirit, please. Thank you. Hello, Quickba. Unfortunately, closed for readings today, but it's good to see you. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Laura, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question here. We're going to first read your message, which is, a while back, I was advised to work with Mama Coco to assist with, it could be cacao, to assist with receiving joy and expanding my heart. After the first time, I did a little ceremony for myself, and I dreamed I was in the mountains at a property my family owns. I was sitting in a chair watching two cougars. Then something white, a baby cougar or a rabbit, came running towards us. I was thinking, no, stop, but it didn't. Okay, the cougars pounced on and they disappeared into the shrubs, and only the cougars came back. Oh my gosh. I had been at ease watching them, but after that I thought I should move. But a black panther came from behind me and just stood calmly in front of me, which made me feel at ease again. The cougars continued doing their thing, and I watched with the panther. I would like insights about the meaning of the dream from Mama Cacao if she wants to come through, or my team, and if I have a new relationship with the Black Panther. So we're going to connect to the energies of this question. Spirit, in 3 cards, what is the insights that this dream, what are the insights you would like to provide about this dream and the meaning of it for Laura? Okay. This is what I think it is. Good fortune is coming for you. So the dream meant good fortune is coming for you. But that doesn't mean that it will stay forever. And this is what they want to communicate with the dream. The Sun, the 8 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune here. But I just sense this channel message of good fortune is a cycle. Receiving a good fortune, and then life becomes quite normal, and then receiving the fortune, right? So they're saying good fortune is coming for you, but that doesn't mean it will stay, but it will come back. This is the message of your dream, okay? Potentially, as the 2 cougars were going towards the moving object that was coming towards you, when they took it into the bushes and then they came back alone, this is an indicator of that kind of the cycle of good fortune happening, okay? We're going to get 3 cards for you on the Sun and this Wheel of Fortune. We have your trust coming through. We have your light, okay? And we have here change. Is it what I think it is again with this? So again, yes, trust that good things can come towards you and will happen for you. But there also is this subtle reminder that good luck and good fortune does not stay around. It's not a permanent fixture in anyone's life, okay? So with the trust, the light, and the change here, trust that good fortune comes, trust that it leaves, and trust that it comes back. So that is the energy of this trust, light, and change. Fortune is, how would you like to define it? Well, they're saying fortune is a wheelhouse, but it's like fortune is a pendulum, is what they're saying essentially. And trust the trust that it always comes back. Okay. All right, so anything else you would like to say about this dream? Spirit, 3 cards. 2 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands here. So what I think it is. That's what I think it is. When you understand that fortune always comes back, this will allow you to sort of break free from sort of the limited or anxieties, the way that anxiety limits you about your life, if that makes any sense. 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords, the 9 of Wands is coming through here. And hopefully this message is a sign to keep pushing forward, even when you're going through those lows, okay, those dips before you get back to that high vibrational energy. Misfortune, bad luck, is not an indicator that it will last forever, okay? Fortune always comes back around. fortune will always come back for you, is what they want to say here. We have here the reconnect. We have here the renew. Ooh, the uncertainty here. Is it what I think it is? So it's almost like this cycle. The dream is meant to make you aware of the cyclical nature of luck and misfortune and how they play this sort of like important role of a marriage, like they're husband and wife, but they're meant to show you sort of how amazing life is, if that makes any sense. So we have here the reconnect, the renew, and the uncertainty here. Misfortune and luck play a dance together, and the dream is meant to show you that. Okay. Wonderful. It's kind of like when you got up and you're like, no, to whatever it was that came towards you, right? This is that feeling like, oh my God, what is going on? But then something happens that calms you and soothes you. Okay. All right, Spirit, 3 more cards. Is there anything connecting to the energy or the spirit that represents Mama Coco here? Is there anything that you wish to say about, would the spirit that represents Mama Coco like to communicate? 2 cards for that? Is that what I think it is? The answer is yes. However, only in the most professional sense. Okay, is it what I think it is? Laura, is Mama Coco like a real person? Just curious. Is this an actual person? Hello, Raphael. It's good to see you. So just a quick question. Is Mama Coco like an actual person that's here that you can like call up? So I'm going to put that message aside. Anything else, that's a side message. So we're going to disconnect from Mama Coco. Please and thank you. I'm going to give this message to Laura. It's the spirit of Coco. Got you. So yes, this spirit wants to talk to you, but only about like work. This is what I think it is. I'm going to communicate to you what she wants, okay? So with the King of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles here, it's more, this is a professional tone. Like, I don't want to talk about anything other than some type of work situation, okay? So, Spirit, 1 oracle card for this. Can we get 3 more? Okay, 2 more from here. That's what I think it is. She wants you to walk away from, is what I think it is? She wants you to walk away from a past person. Because to pursue that thought or the idea of it is not good for you. The gift of walking away, to walk away is a gift to you. So this is like a more like a serious tone. There is no energy in an old place, is what her spirit's saying here. That, well, we're going to give you the cards. We have here the King of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles, followed by the Magician and the Empress here. We have here the Shallow, the finality coming through, and lastly, we have here the Chasing and the Gift. Something has no energy anymore. It's better that you walk away and embrace that, because it will lead you towards a gift, okay? A gift for you, a manifestation for yourself, okay? There's something you want, but you must walk away from an old energy or be open to walking away from an old energy to be able to receive it. Okay. So this feels like super serious, more of like a professional tone. Is it what I think it is? If you're wanting to, you can work with her to be able to detach from this old energy. She wants to offer you kind of like help disconnecting from something of the old, of the past. Okay. So that is your reading. Laura, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you to Mama Coco for connecting with me. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to clear my energy. Spirit, please close out all the readings I've done so far up until this point, please, and thank you. Please remove any and all attachments that I've gained from any and all the tarot readings I've done so far up until this point, please, and thank you. Clear my energies, clear my energies, clear my attachments, except for red. Alrighty. All right, so thank you, Laura, so much. What a profoundly interesting reading. We're going to get to David now. David, are you here and are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. David, I understand you want a timestamp for your reading, so we're going to make sure to give you one in the comments so you can come back and review it when you want to. So, David, your timestamp is 2/25/50. And I do have your questions saved. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. May we connect to David, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. And Sadie here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Your question is, I've been seeing this younger woman named Sadie. The chemistry and the connection is amazing. How does she really feel about me, and what are her intentions? You're very welcome, Laura. So, Spirit, in 3 cards for David, what are Sadie's feelings for David? Can we connect to the energies of this reading, Spirit? 3 cards. What are Sadie's feelings towards David? Okay. 2 more into what exactly? Alrighty, can we get some oracle cards into this? Woo! Alrighty. One more from here, and there's 2. 1 from here, and then 2 from here. So what I think it is with that. All right, so David, Sadie feels like, that you guys have a good back and forth, okay? Like, how does she feel about you? There's no super intense romantic interests here. However, we have here the Hermit and the 6 of Pentacles here. When you guys have a conversation, Sadie feels like she thinks about a lot, okay? Like she's in a very thoughtful mindset. And is it what I think it is with this? Like you give her the opportunity to balance out her emotions when you guys interact, whenever you guys do get to interact. We have here the Chariot, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Justice here, okay? So there's something about her mentality, like she feels like she can process things in a specific way that seems to bring her to balance, which, it's almost like she feels better when she gets the chance to talk to you, which is very beautiful. Now with the oracles, we have here the Missing, we have here the Divine Feminine, we also have here the Crime of Passion, the Secret, the Soulmate, and the Return here. We have here the Opportunity. Is it what I think it is with that? So it looks like you don't understand how much your words carry weight. You make her process things a little bit clearer, and you don't know that you're secretly helping her get through something personal, actually. With the Soulmate and the Return here, it looks like she's been on her mind. She's been thinking about something in her personal life, and you've been helping her process that, like processing the events unfolding with that, okay? So that's very fascinating. So how does she feel? She feels that the connection is enlightening for her, okay? which is very interesting. So we're going to tap into intentions now. Spirit, 5 cards for David. What are her intentions towards David? 5 cards. We have here the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the King of Wands here. See what I think it is. So her intentions with you is to just sort of like, it almost feels like she's going through something profoundly difficult or personal, or she's wounded in some way. So she's kind of just wanting to, almost like to lean on your shoulder a little bit, because you seem to be having an energy that helps either distract her or gives her insights of how to handle something or how to come to balance with something. So she intends to continue to, interact with you. We have here the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the King of Wands here to forget about her other worries, which is very fascinating. So David, you can give yourself a pat on the back. You have a very, what's the word for it? Potentially a therapeutic energy. Okay. All right. So we're going to get 2 more cards for you. Spirit, 2 more cards. What are Sadie's intentions? Is it what I think it is with that? She would like to get more comfortable with you. So potentially with the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords here, this is like the end of being anxious. So it looks like she wants to get more comfortable around you, be a little bit friendlier, less reserved. If you guys have super crazy chemistry right now, imagine how much better it could be. So she wants to be more comfortable. She wants to work on her level of comfort around you, okay? All right, Spirit, 4 cards for this. 2 from here, and then 2 from here. We have your life purpose. We have your soulmates. So her goal is to, now this is potentially where romance comes in, right? With the dating and the tunnel here, maybe she has a little bit of anxiety of interacting with you. I'm not really certain what the exact situation here, but she intends to build a connection with you and become less nervous around you in her eyes, okay? So we have the life purpose and the soulmates coming through here. It's like she wants to make it her mission to just be more open and more warm and more inviting. And that involves getting to know you better, becoming closer to you potentially even, or at the very least, just getting to a place where she's not feeling super nervous communicating with you, right? Like that's a super strong goal for her. So that is your reading, David. You have somebody who really finds the interactions that you guys have to be illuminating. She thinks a lot about the things you talk about. She processes things, and she feels like she finds answers or solutions to things that she's going through in her personal life. You help her sort of like forget her worries in a sense. She does want to work on her communication with you. Even though things are really great, she still feels like she has to work on her anxiousness or maybe her fears of speaking, right? And then lastly, overall, she just wants her intentions is to improve on the connection, essentially. So that is your reading. Really kind energy here. I hope you and Sadie continue to bond with each other. And all the best to you and the relationship that you guys are developing. Thank you so much for your support, David. Keep going. It looks like you're really, really connecting with this person. All right, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, we're going to get to our next reading now with Crimson. Crimson, are you here and are you ready for your reading? You're the last donation of today. Thank you so much for your support. David, you will get a timestamp later. Unless you want it now, David, I can give you the timestamp now. Okay. Would you like the timestamp now, David? All right, so Crimson, I see you. Clear the energy, Spirit. Okay, so is it over between me and S? S just out of the blue confirmed that she doesn't feel anything and see us as just friends. I'm cool with that. My question, whether should I try to become friends or am I wasting my time? I'm so confused right now. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're to connect to. It's just Crimson. They're higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. as well as S here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her spirit for Crimson. Should he try being friends with S? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer is a powerful yes. Okay, you want to focus on the long term. They're saying this is sort of what you've been planning for, no, to connect with her. We have here the Empress coming through, followed by the 6 of Swords. We also have here the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles here. Okay, it's about the long haul, Crimson. The answer is yes. Things will continuously improve in your relationship with S if you accept having a friendship with her. We're going to get some oracle cards for you. Spirit, why is that the case? Why would you recommend this? We have here the distorted feminine. Hold on, Spirit. I'm not laughing at her. Spirit, 2 cards from here. It felt so finalized, though. We have here wish. We have here resilient. Learn and caution. Is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is now? It's like she just doesn't want to be in a relationship because she's like cautiously watching you or something. She's really cautious. She may want a connection, but she is not in a place where she can desire to have one because she is super guarded right now. So with the distorted feminine coming through, followed by the wish and the resilient coming through as well. We also have the learn and the caution. This person is she's just super, super, super cautious about anything more than just a friendship right now with anybody. So the situation is, I'd rather just have us be long-term friends than you, like I have to watch you or I have to observe you for a while. Something like that. Like she has trust issues, or she just has this perspective that she has to be cautious with love, okay? 0 interest. I think we often go over that. She just is super protective of herself, okay? This is the biggest energy coming through. This is the biggest energy coming through. Very cautious and very protective of herself. With a distorted feminine, this may be an unhealed wound within her. Hold on. I'm going to go blow my nose real quick. All right, Spirit, 5 cards. Anything else you wish to say about this? Is it worth Crimson's time to continue being friends with S? We have here the Page of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups here. Ooh! Is it what I think it is? The answer is yes. You'll be surprised that you actually like this change. In fact, you're likely to, like, one, Spirit is saying, go off and do your own thing. But yes, it is worth it because surprisingly, things turn out really great for the two of you. Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Fool here. Maybe you guys are going to be building on that friendship and really having a blast with each other. Can we get 3 cards from here, Spirit? We have your Flow. We have your Humility. And we have your Change. Is it what I think it is? So the energy of the dynamic is going to shift because S has been this way. Is it worth connecting with her, even if she is explicitly saying, I want nothing more than that? Yeah, it's totally worth it for you because it does look like it is a welcomed change. She's maybe behaving more open, or with the flow, the humility, the change here, it does look like you don't mind this change as things progress. So it is worth it for you. It does look like later down the line, you're happy with the friendship. All right, Spirit, 2 more cards for it's Crimson. So like she's cool talking to me, but doesn't want anything serious right now. Spirit, 2 cards, is that the case? Page of Cups. Is that what I think? You'll be happy with the change is what Spirit is saying, basically. Page of Cups, 10 of Cups is coming out once again of you're going to be happy with what comes towards you as a result of this event, okay? They are being like super sneaky about things. Like they don't want to fully tell you what's going on. So your spirit guides are withholding some type of future event. So they're basically encouraging you to go towards her and be her friend, see what building a friendship is like with her, enjoy that, get to know her better as a friend. Maybe she'll open up to you better because she feels like you understand she wants no romantic intent with her. So she's feeling less guarded and more open towards you as a friend. Can we get 2 cards for this? And that is his reading spirit. We have here idle hours and the risk here. So it's almost like this sense of you guys will have less of a risky connection because things aren't so filled with tension because of the romantic implications. Now that it's friendship, it's more open. It feels less intense. And potentially you guys might be getting to a place where you enjoy the connection more than you did before with the lack of tension, okay? So we have here the Page of Cups, the 10 of Cups here, and lastly we have here the idle hours and the risk. So maybe the connection is going to feel less stressful now that there is like a set boundary and you can enjoy it within the confines of that boundary. I just wish she was more explicit. She tried to give me hints, but I have autism. It's hard to understand social cues. Listen, I'm autistic and I got ADHD. Not only do I understand, but also I relate super hard, okay? It ain't easy out here for us, so I for sure relate to you. My gosh, Crimson. So that is your reading. It is worth it to you. It's going to be a lot more lighthearted. I think you're going to feel a lot more open to have conversations with her. She is going to be open to having more conversations with you. Just see how it develops. Again, do your own thing. Your spirit guides do want you to kind of focus on yourself, but it definitely does feel like there's going to be less tension in the connection. And it might end up that you actually really like each other's company when you take off the romantic what is the romantic tension that was there before, okay? So good luck to you. Me too. Also autism, ADHD. Yes. I'm just so tired of feeling like I'm dumb sometimes with autism. You're not dumb. You just process things differently. I like the energy of thinking that you have a different set of tools or controls in your personal cockpit, right? A typical person might have different set of tools to work with. If you're trying to force yourself to work with their tools, it might not work out. Yeah, you can force it, but it might not feel intuitive. So just think of it like you're just figuring out how to do life your way, not trying to live life to the way that other people do. Once autistic and ADHD people understand that you must live life the way that you feel is best for you, you're going to be learning so many different ways of how to not only thrive in this world, but also how to be happy as well. When we stop forcing ourselves to fit within the confines of how to do things like others, you liberate yourself essentially. It's okay to be different. All right, clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. All right, so we're going to get to our raffle winner with Poetry by me. Poetry, are you ready for your reading? Congratulations to you on winning the raffle. We're going to get to you, and then that'll be the end of the stream after we're done with our moderators. So thank you so much, Crimson, and all the best to you. Good luck to you in S's connection. I got tea and water, guys. Hydrated. Hydrated. All right, here you go, David. Here's your timestamp. If you're asking for it, here you go. Thank you. I have no questions. Be free to read. So you have no questions. You just want a general, right? Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. It's a black tea. So it's like it's called Teetly. Teetly is a black tea. It's different from like Lipton. There's some teas that make you feel sick. Some black teas, because of the tannins in it, is not great for the gut for some people, and they want to throw up. So this one doesn't make me throw up. All right, clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Poetry by me. their higher self, their spiritual team, and others can guide them. We're just going to do a free read for them, whatever comes out, just a general reading, anything, any messages for them at this time. 5 cards, 4 cards rather. What exactly would you like to talk about in regard to that? Hang in. They want you to hang in there. Music. Reconnect. Trust. Is it what I think it is? So what I think it is now. So for this message, Poetry by Me, they want you to actively work against let's say you were broken up with, or you experienced a breakup, or you experienced a betrayal or a significant ending that really destroyed something in you. That was really hard to get over or process. They're saying that they want to suggest a way to overcome it. But part of that has to do with playing an active role in that healing. So we have here the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and we have here the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. It's almost like this pain has been causing you some type of fear to balance it out, okay? It's like it kept you trapped, or it's keeping you trapped from reconnecting with your innermost joy and your innermost peace. So part of what they want you to do is almost like listening to music intentionally to process your feelings, okay? This is a really gentle way of processing your emotions that they suggest. I heard we communicate to you through music. So we have here reconnect, we have here music, and then we have here trust, okay? So this almost is like some type of gentle exercise. If you have Spotify, if you have YouTube, start searching music about the thing you went through, the people that you've dealt with, the issues that you've experienced. See if there is any music surrounding that, or if you know of artists that do sing about those things, look those people up, listening to their songs, right? They want you to connect in that way, in some sense, so that your heart hears that you hear it, if that makes sense, okay? Spirit, can we get 5 cards, please? We have your Knight of Cups. We have your 9 of Swords. We have here the Tower. 2 more. This is what I think it is. The way that somebody communicated came from a place of depression, that they communicated in the most vicious way that they could, but they want you to understand that that wasn't the original intent. It was like something caused them to feel like they have this deep depression, and then they just exploded. They communicated with you, and it was like a vicious side of them, okay? This is what they want to say to you about like a person. It wasn't, they didn't mean to be that way, but something was causing them to react that way that they were going through. So we have here the Knight of Cups. We have here the 9 of Swords, followed by the Tower, the Queen of Swords, and then lastly we have here the Devil, okay? So this is about a particular person, someone that may have communicated to you in a way that was super painful, and they want you to know that that wasn't that person's intent, that something in their life had made them feel so low that they communicated to you in that way. Wow. All right, Spirit, anything else you want to say? Do you want to talk more about that situation? Two, 3 from here. So what I think it is for that one. This person is what I think it is. Sorry, I'm super hungry. I've been told I'm a healer. I love that, Dave. So we have here the spine and the longing here. This person wishes that they could reach out to you and tell you like, hey, I'm sorry, or like they long to reach out to you to share something with you, but it's like they can't, like they can't, right? They just feel like they can't, but they wish that they could. And your spirit guides hope that this is closure for you about that issue. This person wishes that they can make up for it, but they just can't. It's like they feel paralyzed from doing it, but they longed to do it. They long to do it. All right, so Spirit, 3 more cards, 3 oracle cards from here. Anything else that wishes to be addressed to poetry? You have your celebrity, the healing, and the apology, followed by the clinging. One tarot card for this. This is what I think it is. They want you to listen to songs. They want you to listen to songs about. They want you to listen to songs from people who are apologizing to something, because that's going to be healing for you. We have here the celebrity. We have here the healing. We have here the apology and the clinging here. They want you to listen to songs about people who are saying they're sorry to someone, okay? And this will inspire you. We have here the Ace of Wands to confirm this sort of creative inspiration. You may experience a type of healing that you didn't expect to have, okay? So that is your reading, poetry. Thank you so much for coming through, for sharing your beautiful energy. Thank you to your spiritual team for connecting with me. We're going to close out all of the readings I've done so far up to this point. Beautiful. I really love this for you, poetry. So that is your reading. Congratulations once again. If you're heading out, have a fabulous day. And once again, thank you to your spiritual team for connecting with me. I deeply appreciate it. All right, moderators, if you're here, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to all of you. Poetry, did you want a timestamp just in case for your reading? If not, no worries. Thank you for coming through and congratulations on winning. Thumbs up. Okay, so we're going to start with Joanna, We Vibes, and then Tortoise Love. Beautiful. Yes, please. Awesome. So your timestamp is just before here. It's a little bit 10 minutes before that, okay? Hold on. Let me just try and... 42. It's a little bit after that, okay? But I will put the accurate timestamp in the comments when I'm done with the stream, okay? Congratulations to you and have a fabulous day. To all those heading out, chat, thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to wrap up with my moderators, and I'm heading out. I'm going to just rest for the rest of the day. Chat, thank you so much for coming through and sharing your beautiful energies with me. I will see you guys in the future streams to come. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking the link tree in the description. Information is there for to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? You're very welcome. All right, so Joanna, we'll start with you, followed by We Vibes and Tortoise Love. So Joanna, when you're ready, feel free to post your question. We're going to get to you when you're ready. Hold on, Joanna. I'll be right back, and we're going to start on your question when I'm back. Be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Thank you for the reading earlier. I want to continue and ask the question, what is most likely to help Steph feel safer reconnecting emotionally with me? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Joanna, and all those who guide you, as well as your spiritual team. We're going to connect to Steph, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Clearing the energies of this deck, please and thank you. We're going to reconnect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Joanna, as well as Steph here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit and 3 cards. What would likely help Steph feel safer reconnecting with Joanna? More stable, gentle communication, more consistent communication. When she sends you a message, you reply back. You're nice. You always reach out whenever she reaches out. So being very consistent and being very much like if she has like if you guys are in a tennis match together and there's no stakes, it's just a however long you guys want to go for it. When she throws the ball at you, you hit it right back. You don't try to ignore her to play cool or something like that. I don't know why this is so specific, but with the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles here, when she reaches out, you reach out right back. You be consistent with your energy. That will make her feel safe. When you're stable and when you're consistent with your energy, okay? That will help her feel really safe. So that is your reading. I'm looking at the reconnect card coming through here. So just being open, replying to her, not ignoring her on purpose, something like that, okay? It's because my communication is bad when things go bad, so that makes sense. Thank you. You're very welcome, Joanna. Listen, don't beat yourself up. I think that's like a typical person thing. I like to go silent when I just need space, you know. What's your favorite deck now, E? It's this one. I'm so sorry. I love this one. I know it's like the basic one, but I love this one, okay? Listen, I love this deck. This basic deck, the Rider-Waite Tarot. And I got all these fantastic decks. But I like this deck. For right now, my favorite will change. And at the end of the day, my most favorite deck would have to be my first ever tarot deck, which is my German crow deck, my German raven deck, which this is my favorite deck of all time, though, for sure. My first. I got it when I lived in Germany from a shamanic woman. Shout out to her. All right, so We Vibes, when you're ready, feel free to post your question now. We're about to get to you. Have you ever used that on the stream? Yes, I've typically used it with either extremely spiritual questions or with animals. So typically I use it for animals, but sometimes with a particularly spiritual question. Clear the energy, spirit. For you, We Vibes, your question is, will Nicholas try to reach out to me after I blocked him? Blocked him last Saturday. He is so annoying. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self. I've actually used it for your turtle once, Tortoise Love, I believe. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, We Vibes, as well as Nicholas, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit, will Nicholas try to reach out after We Vibes has blocked him? Spirit, 3 cards for yes or no? Yeah. He's waiting for the tension to die down, and then he will, okay? Like, he's like, things are a little hot right now. I'll just wait until it cools off. I'll wait for We Vibes to cool off. Knight of Pentacles. This person's persistent. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the Judgment here. So the answer is yes, in the future, or when Nicholas feels like things have died down. Yeah, for sure, with the sun energy here, okay? Lovely. The answer is yes. This man can't take rejection well, and he still has it. Tortoise Love, we're up to you now. Would you like to post your question? Thank you so much for coming through, We Vibes. It's always great to see you. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Check Amanda's. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go do it now. Amanda. Oh, she's very beautiful. Wow. You guys think way too highly of me. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, y'all. I just had 3 different celebrity women come and chat. In my DMs, got you. I'm gonna go there now. Clear the energy, spirit, please and thank you. Please close out all the previous tarot readings. All right, so I'm going to read this and then I'm going to answer you publicly, okay? I'm going to read it privately and I'm going to answer you publicly. I had a dream one night and it was a party, her and you, and I was confused. Was the food good? Did we have chips? Let me read this. So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you toward His love, as well as this individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. What's going on here? Any of this? Okay. So this person's like feeling like they got to break free or something like that. So they're feeling like, it's like they just want things to feel good. So we have the Fool and the 10 of Cups here. They just want to feel better about this whole situation. They just want to go off and just be happy. With the Full energy, just wanting new energy to come on in, wanting maybe for you guys to have a fresh start, or it's just this energy of, I just wish to have fresh energy come in and I just want to feel better. So this is how they're feeling. Do they feel the other emotions? We do have here the very stubborn 4 of Pentacles, which is this energy of, if I do feel that way, I'm definitely holding back. So this person's more of a stubborn energy than anything. So this is what's happening right now, feeling very stubborn and just wanting to break free and be happy or something like that. The only answer was, I made it clear, I want no drama or eggshells, but TF, she's the one creating drama, blaming it to me. Who creates it? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Crazy. There's a lot of work toward His love. I understand. If it were me, I'd be like, listen, when you're ready, come on back in. I'll embrace you with open arms, but I'm going to drink some tea in the time being. I'm now focused on myself. Yes, good for you. So that's the energy. This person's in a stubborn energy, wants to just feel free and happy, ultimately. But right now, it's just like, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. As the 4 of Pentacles. I love this guy. He's like, it's not me. So that is your reading. She wants but throws the rocks. What is it? When dogs are like, no throw, only chase. Right? When you're playing fetch, don't throw, only chase. Anywho. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Tortoise Love, for coming through. I really appreciate you. All the best to you in that situation. I do hope it improves. To all of my moderators, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Guys, I'm going to head on out. I'm going to have some dinner. Enjoy your dinner or your night, or have a great sleep later, guys. We vibes. Tortoise Love, Joanna. Have a beautiful night, afternoon, morning, wherever you guys are. And I hope to see you guys in the future. If not, have a beautiful week to come, okay? See you next time. You're very welcome, Joanna. Have a good one and have a great night. Hope you continue having a good and easy time with the studies. Listen, I don't expect it at all, Tartissa, but I appreciate your wishes. Suffering builds character, especially in school settings. See you guys and have a good one. Get well soon, Joanna. See you guys. Goodbye and thank you.